answers. Stand by. Dawn, I've still not heard your microphone.
Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast as Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of the day.
So call in at 888-565-1470 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning. Shake off your sleepies, buckle in, because it's showtime.
And welcome to the, what is it?
It is breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe show. It is morning drive time.
I can't get used to that.
I'm still on going home drive time from last night. Forget morning drive time. I don't know if we even slept last night. Did you?
No, I was up at, I got home at 11. I conked out for 10 minutes and I woke up and I've been up since 3 in the morning.
That's pretty much it, but wow. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday to WWNN and everyone who is driving to work. And for some reason, the rest of the United States seems to be quarantined, except Boca Raton, where there is more traffic than I have seen ever this season. Every red light between my house and here, it took me 20 minutes to go 2 miles.
That's because everybody's running home to stay home.
And everyone's running, I don't know where they're running to, but what a day. So happy Friday, everyone at WWNN. We're approaching the weekend, but it's still Friday, it's still work day, it's still drive time.
And I hope that Rich can hear you because you didn't test your mic.
I did test it. If not, he's going to let us know. You can find us at 95.3, 1470, 96.9, and 103.9. And again, to Jody and everyone at WNN, thank you for giving us over 2 weeks of this amazing drive time opportunity.
It's been fun.
Thank you. It's been fun. And everyone comes in and they see, Gary Nash is here and Fern Pessin, and they're seeing us in full mode from last night. So there's wires everywhere. There are bags. We are running on a skeleton crew because it's so early, but I have to give a huge thank you and shout out to, first and foremost, our crew from last night, and Meisner Park and Nostalgic America and Bruce and Marsha Burns for allowing us the honor to host and share their incredible event.
A lot of fun.
But our crew, there are not even words to describe. Teddy and Gene and DJ and everyone else that was there from 8 a.m. yesterday drive time until 10 o'clock last night. They were there with us.
And then they had to get in here early this morning.
They're a little draggy. And you know what? We got a late night tonight.
Yeah, so. I don't get you sometimes. I just don't get you.
You know what? It's called business growth. What do you want from me?
No, business growth. Yesterday, we did this wonderful show right on stage, right on at Meisner.
Yes.
And Dawn was excited, not about everything going on around us, not about having 1,200 people there, not about any of that. She was excited about the dressing room.
Well,
she said, there's a dressing room. And it's very big. And everybody went in there.
The green room was amazing because you know what? You and our crew, I have full 100% faith in your ability to do everything.
You got more faith than, I'm going to tell you, don't have too much faith.
I have never any doubt that you are going to get a gig done.
You are out of your mind. We put this together with a Band-Aid.
You have never disappointed, ever in all the years. I'm going to tell you,
Slick and DJ and Teddy, with, I think, 15 minutes to go. And it's funny because she said, 15 minutes, we're good enough.
What, this morning?
Yeah.
Teddy, I don't know how you did that, but man.
I am like on heart medicine right now.
We still have Amazon packages sitting at the front door from yesterday.
We were ready. We were going to take you and head to the radio station.
We're going to head to the radio station about 10 minutes
ago. And do the show from there because I didn't think we were ever going to get this done.
But we got it done. And again, a huge thank you to our crew. And last night was amazing. It is the last concert at Meisner Park Amphitheater until January. So the roof will be coming down and the roof will be going up early next year to reaccommodate Queen and ABBA that have now been rescheduled for January 29th and January 25th of 2021. So more concerts to come, but right now it's all about keeping everyone safe and what's it called, social distancing? Should I stay far away from you? If I stay away from you, then I'm closer to Fern, so I don't know what to tell you.
I tell you.
But give us a call at the radio station, 888-565-1470. Wow, just a lot of thank yous. It's been an amazing 2 weeks.
It has been.
And
Jody gave us an opportunity. We took advantage of it. We had a lot of fun with us.
So thank you all. And
I learned more about my crew and co-hosts than ever in the history of the 5 years we've been doing this.
I'm so sorry.
It is so many. You can drive people nuts.
I told you after last night, if you still want to work with me, you get the purple, green, red, orange, and blue heart.
We had a banner, an 8-foot by 10-foot banner made, and everybody was taking pictures of it last night. It was a lot of fun. It was really nice, and we put a light on it. A lot of fun, right? So me, DJ, and her, we get together. 3 people have to roll this thing up.
Oh, you watch me re-roll
So
it?
when I rolled it up, it wasn't perfect, but we were trying to get off the stage so we could head home. And the way it was really uncomfortable to do. It was strange. But anyway, long story short of it, we rolled it up, and it has a knot in the middle. And I see Wonder Woman here. She goes to the corner, and she unrolls it again.
8 by 10, unroll it again. Because you know what? It had a big crease across your face. And really, I don't want to see the big crease across your face.
And there was a little crease on the top of it.
That buckle made me
and
crazy.
She kept talking about it, and she's holding people up, and I've never
I know.
seen.
4 cameras, an encoder, soundboards, mics, chairs, tables, 11 and crew. And I was worried about the buckle at the top of the banner. Because you know what? That's the first thing that people see. When people walk in, they expect lights. They expect the camera to happen. They expect a clear production. But this is the banner that they're going to see.
Yes.
Yes.
I know who that is.
Okay.
How are you, champ? Good. How are you?
Ah, is that what that is?
you? Shall we? Don't come in yet. I have to Lysol you up before you come in. Just give me 1 second.
Mother Fogger is coming today to spray the studio down.
Have you heard about
clean it
Mother
with
Fogger?
Probiotics or airbiotics. She's
Mother
going to be
Fogger
here.
is the best. She's gonna fog us all up. I'm gonna hold my breath because she's so all over the place right now. Everybody wants her product and everything she does.
It's so incredible what it does, and I can't even describe it, but somehow the bacteria and the virus and what lays on your surfaces, the airbiotics, they compete for the food. So if the airbiotics, the good probiotic, eats the bad bacteria, then we are all clear.
It's all good.
So that is all about cleaning the environment, staying safe. You heard Broadway was closed down, and
Everything's closed.
except school. So again,
Except for Broadway.
explain that to me.
Because they got to feed the kids. I understand the dilemma because they got to feed the kids. What are you going to do with these kids?
It's a huge dilemma, but it's a lot of exposure.
Everybody's losing a lot of money because everybody's scared to, except for Costco. There is nothing in Costco. Even the mice at Costco have nothing to eat. Nothing.
It's a lot. I know. It's.
I mean,
kind of
Channel
doesn't make
5
sense.
was there. You're showing me Channel 5 were on the air. I
Right.
can't believe what happened at Costco on Congress. There is nothing in there. Absolutely. How do you empty out a Costco?
It's amazing. I don't know. Toilet paper and everything. Now people are.
Toilet
if you call
paper.
them, they're like bartering a free home analysis for toilet paper. Give them a call. I
home
saw that on social media as well today.
Okay. Now we got some exciting news we're going to share. We're going to end this week on a high note
Yes.
because we're going to rock and roll. You're going to take care of yourself this weekend. You're going to be clean, and we have some interesting opportunities. I need you to get a pen and a piece of paper, especially if you're a veteran.
Oops, okay.
And her star just hit my finger, man, and that
Last
hurt.
I checked, you hit my star.
Man, that hurt.
Your
But
chocolate hit my peanut butter.
But I want to make sure you have a pen and paper because you want to have this information. It's something that we want to get up. And if you are driving, I want you to pull over, toot your horn, and get that paper ready to go. But we're going to give out the information as we go along. And if you are driving, you can't get it, you can call the radio station, you can call us.
888-565-1470 from now until
That's over
10.
there. And what's our number?
866-224-5422.
866-224-5422.
Jinx, you got it.
So, but this information is vital, and we wanted to get it on the air before. This is probably going to be our last show for the morning show. Oh, and I want to thank everybody who came up yesterday and said they don't know anything about the midday show. Hey, you're on the morning show. I says, yeah.
Someone said, what happened to your time? Did you mistake your post for airing at 9 a.m.? We said,
Yeah.
no, we're on at 9.
Dawn,
You
I
said,
have your
what about your
caller.
midday?
We have
Got
the
a
call.
And then we have a midday from 12 to 2. And then on Saturday nights, we have after hours. So you, again, can hear us. Hopefully, we're going to restream the part of the concert last night, our after hours show.
Anyway, moving on.
From 5 to 6 and 8 to 10 tomorrow. So we are not a midday. We are morning, noon, and night. But we do have a call before we talk to Gary and Fern with some information I wanted to get out to everyone. We've got Chris with us on the line. Chris Helfrich, he is the Director of Utility Service for the City of Boca Raton. So while everyone is out emptying the shelves in Costco for water, we wanted to bring Chris on and to share with us about drinking the water in Boca Raton. Good morning, Chris. How are you doing?
Hi, good morning, Dawn. Thank you for having me on your show.
Tell me what's happening with our water and our utilities in Boca Raton. While everyone is driving to work, let's give them a sense of peace. You guys, I did hear you, then I just lost him. So while we're getting Chris back on the phone, we were talking about the safety of the water of Boca Raton. So Richard, let me know when we have got Chris back on the line.
Go ahead.
Hey, Chris.
Hello. Hi, Dawn. Good morning.
Good morning. Tell us about everyone's out buying bottled water. right? Our stores are empty. Can we drink the water in Boca Raton, and is it safe?
Don, our water is much safer than even bottled water. We test our water over 1,000 times a day, just making sure it's clean and safe to drink every single day.
So while everyone is preparing for a hurricane that we're not experiencing right now, we can certainly turn on our tap water and know that we're good to go.
Yeah, we run an operation that's 24/7. We have people here on site making sure that you have the proper pressure. They're testing the water, and we're testing our water at about 1,000 times a day.
And has anything changed because of the coronavirus within the City of Boca Raton Utilities Department that we should be aware of?
Not at all. We are continuously monitoring our water quality. We are always making sure that it's safe and to drink, and we're making some provisions because we think that maybe some supplies may be lessened. We may not be able to get them, but we stocked up on those supplies and chemicals to make sure that we can continue to provide a clean, safe drinking water.
And what other departments in the city at utilities do you oversee and work with?
So we have a water and wastewater treatment facility, and we also provide reclaimed water for irrigation to golf courses, to individual homeowners, and also businesses.
This is a huge oversight for you to do, especially in a time when everyone's in a full panic.
We get calls all the time. It seems like when people are out of water, it's an emergency. So again, we have people 24/7. If people tend to run out of water or something happened in their house, we're there on call to respond to those emergencies.
Well, let me ask you a question. Why do people, you think, have this idea that they can't drink city water? I want to just dispel the myths and let everyone know, yes, you can turn on your sink and you can brush your teeth and you can drink the water and you don't have to be emptying all the plastic off the shelves, correct?
Yeah, I would, I tell people that, if you look at bottled water, typically the bottled water comes from a city to begin with. The other thing is that bottled water generally will take sometimes in excess of 10 to 15 weeks before it actually gets to your house. If you look at where they're bottling this, they put it on trucks. The trucks are heated up. They're cooled down. That type of chemical reaction that's going between the water and the bottle is something that I think is totally unsafe. And a lot of people don't realize there's antimony that's in there that's releasing into that bottled water, and people are drinking it. In my case, we're testing it on about 1,000 times a day. We get it to your house within 12 to 14 hours. So our water is much cleaner, it's much safer, and I think bottled water is just more of a convenience factor. And I think we have, the bottles that we give to people, they're aluminum containers or they're stainless steel that people can use, refill them in their tap water, and use that for going out and for exercising or jogging or doing anything that makes it more convenient for them. But I think bottled water is not good for people. I don't drink bottled water, and I still drink tap water out of our sink.
Thank you so much, Chris. And is there anything else that you can share with us about the provisions that the City of Boca Raton is making while everyone is sort of figuring out this whole change with the coronavirus?
We're looking at, in case a lot of our employees get sick, we're looking at provisions to quarantine them to make sure that we are able to provide those services and those necessities that people rely on, which is the water, the taking the showers, the cooking, the flushing the toilets. Those are basic necessities, and we're going to be here during any, whether it's a hurricane, whether it's this pandemic, we're going to be there to provide those services to our residents and customers.
And if people want any information, is there a website or phone number they can call for continued information for the city and utilities?
Yeah, you can go to our website. If you go into the City of Boca Raton website, www.myboca.com, you'll go into utilities. You'll see a picture of me, and if you email me, we do tours out here. We've stopped doing them due to this coronavirus, but we do tours. We do about 2,000 a year with children all the way up to homeowners associations. There's a lot of facts that are on that page. If you had questions about water quality, if you have concerns about your water quality, we will come out and test them. So there's a lot of wealth of information, and there's also a phone number that you can contact us.
Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate all the information. That's Chris Helfrich from the Director, City of Boca Raton Utilities Department. Stay safe, Chris.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for all the information and sharing it with us this morning.
Thank you, Dawn, for having me. I appreciate it. Have a good
great
day.
weekend.
Okay, bye-bye.
I know, and you're going to wonder, how did I meet Chris?
No, I know how you met him. I heard the story,
Because
but this is strange.
there is never a dull moment, right? We're always looking to share with people. And actually, someone last night, as I was going throughout Meisner, they said to us, you are one of the only outlets that is still out there as far as radio and WWNN that is there constantly sharing the information. And they asked if we would continue to share the information of people and what's happening in our community. And that is exactly why we're here. And so thank you for the opportunity again, Jody, for this. I met Chris because I had to get a crown put on my tooth the other day, and the hygienist is his girlfriend. So you know what? And she says, what's happening with the show, and the dentist said, well, I think I've got a great interview for you talking about what's happening with the coronavirus, and there he was. So it was fantastic to share the information. It's always about networking and community, and there you have it.
And there you have it.
Let's go to commercial break. When we come back, we're here with Gary Nash and Fern Pessin. We're going to talk about the veterans. They've got an event coming up next weekend. Give us a call. I'm sorry, it's the 15th. Is this weekend already?
This Sunday.
This Sunday.
Wow, the 15th. All right, give us a call. 888-565-1470. Somehow I lost the week. Stay tuned. It's the mic covers.
I got nothing to say.
And we'll be right back.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today. 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
Kids for Kids Ministry. The vision is to see children in Haiti emerge from extreme poverty into an extraordinary destiny in Christ. The problem is the orphans in Haiti lack clean water to drink and food sustainability. These children need art-integrated education, medical needs, shoes, clothes, a lunch program, and teacher salary aid. The mission is to sponsor local leaders in Haiti to support them in the care of orphans and vulnerable children. In January of 2020, Kids for Kids traveled to Haiti to visit the orphans at their home and at their school. The school has now grown to 30 children attending daily classes, but there are many things to improve upon. To help us or to donate, contact Patty Paget at Kids for Kids Ministry, 561-876-1710. That's Kids for Kids Ministry at 561-876-1710.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have a platform you deserve to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 55312. That's CAFE to 55312. Or call us at 866-224-5422. Your voice can make a difference.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
And we're back. I learned a lot about you last night as well.
What'd you learn?
I learned that you're a little claustrophobic.
I'm not claustrophobic.
We had to change seats last night on the set, and you're always on my left, but you were not on the end because the way I was sitting, the way we were on stage right, it was a little different. And after our first commercial break, you said, "I gotta get out of here. You gotta change seats with me."
No, that's true. I can't
right?
sit. I cannot sit in these two chairs. I have to be on an end. But I've been doing it for 5 years, so you put me in the middle. I felt like like a yodel or something.
You had to be on the end, and here you are. And now I know why, because I think you've got a very short attention span. You notice, we do a set, he gets up, and you come back just in time. Now I understand
You have
need
no
to be on an end.
clue of what's going on around you.
I'm trying not to, because
have no clue.
behind us, behind in the back of in Hector's office, there's
Yes.
a
Something
ladder,
going on?
there's a tall man,
There's
and
a lot of stuff going on.
some tape on his arm. So I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to do a big reveal, I guess, later
Big
this morning.
reveal. Big reveal.
But we had Chris Helfrich with us. He called from the Utilities Department of the City of Boca Raton. He is the director, sharing the information that it is very safe and even probably safer than the bottled water that you're drinking through the City of Boca Raton, just to turn on your tap and get your water. And that's what I said to somebody. We are not preparing for a hurricane. We're just preparing for sheltering in our home. And you know what? Our water is safe to drink, to cook with, to bathe with, to brush your teeth with, to wash your children with. And that information was provided through the City of Boca Raton. I think once we get back on the road, we should go do a tour of the water utilities. You know where it is? It's right on Glaze and I-95.
It's right by the high school.
Why not go?
Why not?
Because we are here
I
to
could
share
give you 15
information.
reasons. Why not? Why not?
Well, let's talk to Fran and Gary, because Fern and Gary, you have an event coming up on Sunday, March 15th, this Sunday from 11 to 4. Share with us the event, Gary.
It's a veterans fundraiser, so we can get the veterans jobs and training in the construction and oil and gas industry. And yes, we're still going to have our thing up there. We've got different contests and different things for people to do up there. And a barbecue, hamburgers, hot dogs, pulled pork sandwiches, a whole bunch of stuff is up there.
You know, it's interesting because we thought the culture of what was happening would change the event of last night. And I have to tell you, a lot of the vendors pulled out, but the patrons did not. There were over 1,200 people there last night, and everyone was having a great time. So I'm going to ask you, do you think the culture of what's happening is going to change your turnout at all?
It's hard to say, but
hard to say.
all of my people that I've talked to have called me up and says, "Are we still on?" We're going yes, and they're all going great. And
I think
so
it's a
we're
great idea.
Firing it up.
It's going to be a great weekend, a beautiful weekend, and you're raising money for?
For the Veterans Foundation, so that we can get the veterans trained and get them jobs in the oil and gas industry. I've got jobs right now that I can't fill because I don't have people that are properly trained and show up on time for work.
Can you imagine?
Now, we had you on the midday show, and
Last week,
people,
right?
and
Yes.
people were asking me, how long does the training take to get involved in getting a full-time job doing that?
Well, that's one of the things that there is if you start to finish, you've got a year or so of stuff. What I'm taking the veterans is I can take their military service and I can blend that in. Instead of 180 hours as classroom, I can cut it down to between 20 and 40 hours. Prime example is one young lady came up to me and she was a welder in the Army. She's my perfect candidate. 20, 25 hours, I got her a job. I can have her working.
So every case is different.
It's different.
It depends on what your background is. It depends what you have going in. Because they're asking me, do they maintain their job where they're going to school? Do they go to school at night? What are the
Well,
accommodations?
they can. Again, it all takes the time. It's the amount of time that they need to get in to complete
Gotcha.
the classes and stuff to get qualified for this. Our program is a nationally accredited training program, so when they get this program finished, they can go any place in the United States, Canada, all the territories and stuff like that. They're even trying to get me to go over to the Middle East and teach these guys how to properly do the oil and gas industry over there.
Hopefully it's after this pandemic and everything before you start traveling again.
I haven't said yes.
Well, the amazing thing here is that you have worked, and these are just for vets, correct?
Yes.
Yes, for vets. You have worked for vets, and we have always said that we wanted to do something for the vets. We've worked with Operation 120. We've worked with a lot of different organizations. But this is the biggest because he's actually giving you an opportunity to use your training that if you were in the military, you would train, and you are allowed to continue to take that training and move on up and continue to do this thing. It's unheard of.
Because you're here all the time, but coming back into the United States, back into civilian life, is sometimes harder than even what you're doing overseas. They can't find jobs. Your kids, PTSD, all of these things that are affecting our military that are volunteering to go. No one is being drafted right now. They're coming back and they're not being accepted. They're having a hard time. And here you are offering jobs what their skill set is, and that's an amazing gift.
What the thing with the military is they're so used to being there and having their whole days planned out perfectly, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. When you come back to civilian life, now you're back on your own again, and that's a transition that's tough to take. I'm prior military myself. I was a DI. I taught them how to do things correctly and stuff like that, so I can come in and guide them into what they need to do to be in these programs and to be, get good jobs and be respected in their talents.
And tell us what some of the jobs range from. So people are listening thinking, well, I'm not a welder. Should I call? Is there an opportunity for me?
I've got inspection people. I've got a drone company that does inspections with the drones. I've got track hoe, backhoe operators, heavy equipment operators. I have engineers to do the layout, design people to do the design work. It all depends on what the jobs take and what the openings are that we can fill. But the training courses are designed for the people that work out there in the field. It's not an engineering degree in a sense that you need to go to a college to get one of those, but it teaches you the basic engineering that you need to do these jobs in the field.
And this is for veterans only, this opportunity?
Well, this part of it is for the nonprofit organization is. I still teach other people how to do these things. It's just now that it's not being supplemented or overridden by the military, by the veteran stuff.
But you have jobs available, and that's the end of the day. That's what's so amazing is that people are looking for work, and they're thinking there are no jobs maybe in their field, but there are.
You have to have certain skills, and you have to have certain qualifications to do these things. But yeah, I've got jobs going right now. My clients are asking me for people to go to work.
Amazing. And Fern, tell us about Sunday, where it is, what time, what to expect.
It's at the Okeechobee Shooting Sports, and there will be activities for individuals as well as groups. You can be on a 5-person team and compete with other people, or you can go out there and just shoot things.
But we're not really shooting things, right?
We're
Everything
shooting-
is safe.
Oh, yes.
We
Yes.
just need to
We're
be
we're in a range so that you're on a secure area.
and we're shooting at targets. We're not shooting anything we shouldn't be shooting.
All
No,
of the
it's
people
all
that-
fun.
The team leaders are all former military, along with myself. Plus, Okeechobee Shooting Sports has their range safety officers up there that are monitoring everything that's going on. And one of the unique things about it is, I was just up there yesterday, and they told me they have 2 cars up there that are set out on a range. They're 100 yards down range, and there's going to be explosives in them. So if you hit the right spot on a car, it's going to blow the car up. But
And paintballs too, right? We're doing something with...
well, with paintballs, but this one here is going to blow the car up, but it's going to cost you per bullet to take a shot at the car.
Freddie would probably like to blow the car up right now, I think. Happy Friday to you, too.
Happy Friday to you, too.
And the event, how much are tickets, and where do people find the tickets?
The tickets are $35 to attend and $25 extra to be on a 5-person team. They can register on site when they come on Sunday, or they can go online to the usmvvf.org website, and there's a link to the registration.
And it's at Okeechobee Shooting Sports. The address is 7055 48th Street Northeast. And is there a phone number for people who have questions, or a site they can go on to?
Yeah, on the site there's one. The number is 561-212-8873. That's my line, and anybody can call me and ask me about it.
And the ultimate goal, this U.S. Military Veterans Village Foundation, you're looking to create what?
A place for the guys, the people, not just the guys, but the people coming back off, have a place to stop in and get reacclimated while they're getting the training. So our thing is to get, say, a decommissioned military base and start turning that into our training grounds while we're fixing that up, but the people can be living there and do the training and stuff there.
For men and women.
Yes.
And they come with their families.
That was my next question. Wow.
You get that?
Are you speechless?
I am not speechless because I heard it the first time. I remember the first time I heard it.
And you wanted to bring it on for the second
And
time.
I wanted to bring it on because I think it's a really important piece of what's going on around us for a lot of different reasons. I mean, Corona aside, I think it provides people an opportunity, again, to use their training. We don't do enough for the military when they come back.
Sure.
And here you have an opportunity to offer it, not for one individual. I mean, he has 40 jobs he can't fill right now. He can start you off right away. All you got to do is make a phone call and find out. If you're a vet and you got a DD-214, give them a call and find out what you can and cannot do.
Or if you know a veteran, you can refer them over and let them know that these opportunities exist.
Exactly. That's even another important. So if you're driving your car, pull over on the side and call a vet. Why not?
Well, there's other opportunities. And Fern, how did you get involved with this?
My father is Navy, and when I moved down to Florida to take care of him because he has Alzheimer's, I started using the benefits of the Veterans Administration here in Boca, and they've done a wonderful job providing support, and I wanted to give back and see if I can help other veterans and caregivers who are caring for veterans and veterans who are caregivers caring for their family.
Unbelievable. So many opportunities. And a lot of people, they don't always have such nice things to say about the services for the vets. But you have amazing stories with your dad and how well he and your mom have been taken care of.
Yes, my mother spent an hour learning how to put on support hose for my dad for his, compression socks so his legs don't swell up.
But the VA is teaching her, and there's a lot in our community that's giving back. And all you have to do is reach out and look for it.
Reach out and touch someone.
Yeah, probably not during coronavirus is all I can tell you.
Well, the bottom line is, again, you want to be safe and everything else. But this is a great opportunity. Let's give out the number again or how you get more information to do this.
Okay. The number for the Veterans Association is 561-372-5768.
Everybody's looking at the table.
Yeah, I know, because that's where the number is written down. If we only had a teleprompter, that's all I can tell you. And Fern, you also are an author of an amazing book.
Yeah, but I also wanted to just say on a fun side, Sunday is a great way to let off some steam and reduce some stress. Getting involved, shooting at some targets and things like that. I know when I go shooting, I feel so much better. I
Now,
feel
is
like
this
I've released
ammunition
stress.
live or is it
This is the real stuff.
real stuff?
But we also have airsoft guns and
Paintball guns.
and fun things for people to do that don't shoot targets.
It's a family fun activity, so going out, it's a barbecue, it
16
supports.
and over.
It's still family oriented, right?
Just saying.
16 and over, coming out and support the veterans, give back, let's raise some money, and if you have a veteran that is near and dear to your heart, or you as well, looking for an opportunity within a field that you love and a training program is open, go ahead and give Gary a call or check them out. And Fern, tell us about your book before we go to commercial break.
Okay, so I'm doing an addendum for families of veterans, but this book is I'll Be Right There, and it's a guidebook for adults caring for their aging parents.
It's a tremendous book.
Yes, because it's a fill in the blanks book.
Wow.
So you're adding all the information that you need to know, in particular about your parents, or your parents can give this book parents can give it to their children, with where all the important documents are, the important numbers, access, because we don't plan to have a stroke, we don't plan to have an accident. We don't plan to be intubated, but if you can't communicate, what does your family need to know to pick up the slack? Everything from taking care of pets and plants in your house if something happens to you, to financial and health information and so on.
This should be a whole course in what it is, because I think when it finally happens, no one expects it to happen.
Exactly.
You're sort of thrown into it and you say, oh my gosh, now what?
It's kind of military. It's being prepared in advance and having everything lined up so that when stuff happens, you're not stressed out.
It's called I'll Be Right There. And how do people find this book?
I'llberightthere.org.
You're right. You can't get it simpler than that.
Oh, sorry, .com. He's.org.
That's something.
And we're in this generation where you're caring for your parents, you're caring for your children, and it seems like it's all right here, right? Our kids are still in school. Our parents at senior centers are having
Sandwich.
restrictive orders that they're not letting visitors in. So it's your healthcare providers that are taking care of everyone. So no visitors in. That's on lockdown. But our kids are still going to school. You talk about a stressful time. I'm glad it's Friday because it's almost 5 o'clock.
Did you see what happened in Washington State where the nurse, there was a registered nurse, she went to a party and she got sick. 40 people got sick. Washington seems to be ground zero, Washington
Right.
State. And she was at this party and she wasn't running a fever. She was coughing, she got sick, and then it went from 101 to 103, right? But 12 of her friends that were at this party all got sick. And do you know what her number one medicine was? Because she recouped. Don't panic.
Don't panic.
She went home, she stayed quarantined for 2 weeks, she's fine now, everything's good, and she says don't panic. So if you can stay calm,
Right.
you're good to go.
Bottom line is stay calm, don't panic, wash your hands. You know, you can still have a good time. I may still not cook, but you can still have a good time.
You ain't gonna cook whether there's a virus or not. It makes no difference.
Let's take a commercial break. When we come back, let's end this show on a happy note. Let's bring on your morning zoo crew that you've been so looking forward to.
Okay.
888-565-1470. Stay tuned. Thank you so much, Gary and Fern. Sunday, March
Thank you.
15th, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Okeechobee Shooting Sports. Check it out. You can give them a call at 561-372. 5768 or usmvvf.org. Stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Are you here to be good? Or are you here to be great? Outstanding? Hi, my name is Ann Shoshana Dector, and I am an author, motivational speaker, and leadership educator. I share with individuals and businesses the proven tools necessary so that you can make friends with challenges and use them as opportunities to grow from good to better, so you can have it all. Unified, supportive, and creative corporate communities, financial abundance, and a clear mission-driven purpose. Contact me at goodtobetter2020@gmail.com. Grow from good to better in 2020. Work with me individually or ask me to speak at your next event. goodtobetter2020@gmail.com.
Healing Moments Wellness Boutique specializes in integrating scientific and ancient therapies to relieve physical, emotional, and psychological distress. Through the power of touch, coaching, and meditation, clients experience pain relief, relaxation, healing, and detoxification. Contact Healing Moments Wellness Boutique at 561-931-2187 and experience Boca Raton's Healing Haven. Enjoy the benefits of an individualized treatment plan to help find your feelings of peace, complete balance, and wellness. Call Healing Moments today, 561-931-2187, and be rejuvenated.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
Does your business Moby Pop? A new way to grow your business. Using a simple keyword, drive customers right to you with just a click. Customers will receive your personalized digital business card within seconds with all your contact information in one place, including a gallery of photos, videos, and clear call to action that drives sales. Promote your products and services, or share a hot new listing with custom event pages and RSVP form, boosting qualified leads. Special offers and promotions are directly sent to your potential customers' phones with text campaigns, increasing foot traffic and creating a loyal following. Let MobiPop drive your marketing campaign. Focus on your business. Let MobiPop focus on growing it.
Coming back.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Again, welcome back. And my partner may seriously
not
rethink
for
our
nothing,
partnership.
but I don't understand what you want to do at the last second. That
Did he?
camera's not set up.
That's why I told them to come out here.
And who's going to run the board?
Once they get the board up and running, they can come out
All
and
right,
have
so
a chit chat with us.
come on out, guys. Come on out. Just leave the board. Yeah, absolutely.
Why not?
Why not? Let's do it the Dawn way.
We got Richard running audio. The
Okay,
camera's
whatever.
up and running.
Not everybody. Come on out, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to let it go and let it fly.
Why not, right? Isn't that what it's all about? It's Friday. Everyone's had a really great week. It's been a long week.
Come on now, Slick. Sit down. Have a seat. Where's Teddy?
I left.
Where's...
There with Teddy.
That's okay. You got to bring the mics with you. They're over there. Yeah, this is the Dawn way. It doesn't matter. Bring everybody on the set.
I know
There
she's
you
got the
go.
microphones, and here she rolls because we would not be able to do. You can just leave that over there in the lobby. We would not be able to do anything that we've done this week without these two and DJ.
Yeah, I have
And
to.
just
I
a
have to.
huge
You know
thank
what?
you.
I gotta ask.
You
I
gotta
gotta
ask.
ask because the kids are on the set now. You guys see how Dawn rolls, right? Yeah. And you are prepared. And these mics are all lit, right? Because there's nobody over there. I hope the mics are lit. Yeah, but are the mics lit? I don't
Yes,
think they're
everything
lit.
is all
I don't
lit
think
up.
they're lit.
We're good to roll.
Good to roll.
We're good to go. Have you noticed I haven't moved off my chair because there are so many moving parts, and we have Palm Beach State coming in today to do a mini.
They already started
So
shooting.
they're
in?
starting coming in, and
You got a working warehouse that's
Okay,
down, and
we're
you
lit
gotta
now.
make it happen.
And
So
our
that-
12 o'clock just texted me that he's running late. Did we want to do a mini remote at his location? I am so sorry, but we cannot do a mini remote this morning at Dignity Memorial, but we will be there, I promise, as soon as we can.
When?
He just texted me, did we want to do a mini remote over there today?
Well, we're going to do one on Tuesday.
Yes, but no, I
No,
just got the
no, we're
text
not
just-
doing one on Tuesday until I get the okay.
That it's okay to put
We're
you
not
guys
going
back out
anywhere
on the
right
road.
now. We're gonna be
Oh.
here. We're gonna sanitize. Where's Mother Fogger?
She is coming, but I just have to ask you guys, and then thank you personally, Teddy and Slick and DJ who's on the board. You guys, we would not have been able to do anything that we have done this week or the past months without them. So a huge thank you.
We try our best.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, and I learned my favorite move
Nah,
last
I-
night.
And what did you learn? What did you learn
chicken.
last night?
Now I gotta
chicken,
ask you a
chicken.
question. Before you came on the set, you changed into your. Are you like an astronaut now? You got your NASA shirt on.
What is that shirt?
It's
Where
a
are you
NASA
going?
shirt.
To Mars?
Oh, you know, it's Friday. I'm trying to go to
Why?
Mars.
You, what are you doing?
Oh, no, I had to put on my back adjuster because I feel like I slouch a lot.
So this is your back adjuster
So
shirt.
It kind of straightens me out.
And this is Slick, everyone.
me-
You seen the pictures we posted last night of the guy with the hat? This is
Everybody wore
Slick.
your hat, by the way.
Really?
I hope
Hey,
you put
Yeah,
one
the
on.
hat was getting passed around because the sun was right at us.
Yeah.
Everybody.
It's like
It's
the Mexican
okay.
hat. It's a Slick hat.
It's the cafe
We
hat.
call him Slick hat.
It's the
Slick
cafe
hat.
hat.
The Slick hat.
Cafe hat.
Although I think the highlight of yesterday was watching you go through the bags of snacks.
Why?
Oh, he was stealing chips from everybody's
correct.
bag.
Bargaining.
It was
for
hilarious.
Fritos.
We were
You were
bargaining.
bargaining for Fritos.
We're negotiating.
For Doritos.
Yeah, I love Doritos.
And he put Fritos on his pizza, people.
Oh yeah, check the
Fritos.
Instagram story if you want to see that one.
On his pizza.
What's wrong with that? What kind of
What's
millennials are
right
you guys?
with that?
And that you did it with gloves on, so you're quite sanitary
Yeah,
as
he
well.
was.
No,
sanitary
they told
with
me
it.
I wasn't sanitary because I was
Touch your
eating
face
it with the gloves that I had on all
It
day.
was smart that you were eating the Cheetos with the gloves because then you'll get the Cheeto dust on your fingers.
Yeah, but I was
Just
bacteria
take
on the
them off.
gloves.
It was smart,
Yeah,
but those
well.
were the gloves we set the set with, so really
Oh,
not
that's
such a
gross.
good idea.
That's
Yeah.
right. So I got blamed one way or the other. That's why I was negotiating chips because I didn't like them.
Did you have fun yesterday, this week? The
Yeah.
past 2 weeks, you have been here with us every
Oh
morning
yeah,
at 8
yeah.
a.m.
You know what she told me off the set?
She fell asleep
I
in
can
the
hardly
car
wait till
last night.
tomorrow.
Yeah, this weekend's gonna be a blessing. I fell asleep last night in my boyfriend's car on the way to dinner after the show.
You had to be. I mean, it was such a long day. We actually started packing up while they were still singing, the band, because it was a lot. It took 11 to set up.
The band left and
And
we were
for
still
the breakdown.
packing, and we had started early. Now I got the story of the night because I had to bring Slick here to the studio.
No.
So I'm gonna tell you something. He says make a left on glaze. So I mean glaze. I get the red light, the red arrow. I said this is glaze. He goes yes. You gotta make a left. I kept saying to him, this is glaze. Yes, you gotta make a left. You sure? Yes. So I make
He was
the
gonna go
left,
straight.
and I'm going straight home. He's in my car. I'm going straight home. I'm so exhausted. I can't see nothing. You gotta make a right. You gotta turn to the studio. You gotta make a right.
I gotta tell you, what did you guys think of that last night?
It was nice, honestly. Rolling Stones, but a lot of people did act not out of character, but like
People
into
got
char-
excited.
Correct.
You could
Rolling
tell
Stones.
that this is like something that these people wanted to go to when they were like 16. The Rolling Stones were like really big.
You know how
and they never
old that
did.
band is, right?
The Rolling Stones or the cover band?
No, the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Their music is over 50 years old.
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid, they were just starting. I think they started in '62.
It was before my time.
Well, the funny thing is, you notice that era, a lot of hippies. You notice there was a lot of hippies in the crowd.
Yeah.
And they just get up and dance. The best part of last night is when they lit the lights on their phones. I have never seen that. I've never been to concerts. I don't go
You
to
haven't
concerts.
seen that?
You
That's
haven't
a
seen
huge
that?
thing.
Instead
I
of
don't go-
lighting up a lighter, they use their phone
I
light.
don't go to concerts.
It's because you go to the movies.
No, because the last time I went to the concerts when we were at another station and they gave us tickets and I went
Been
against
that
my.
long?
Yeah,
Wow.
that was the only time I went. So I said, let me go because I could say I went, right? And this lady stood up and put her butt in my face for the whole concert.
You should really go to more concerts. And
No,
what did you do
I
this
don't like
week?
it.
You
Stinky,
can't even go
stinky.
to a movie tomorrow night.
What are they closing the movies?
Well, I don't know. They're talking about personal distancing, and you're going to be quite close to the person next to you. at the
No,
movie
no,
theater.
no. In the movie theater, I tell everybody move over.
So I guess no movies for you this weekend.
I'm going. I may not go. I may stay home.
What are you guys doing this weekend? I think Teddy's sleeping.
I'm so, Michael, my boyfriend, told me last night. He's like, I'm so excited for this weekend. I got tickets to the Renaissance Festival. I got airboat tickets. I was like, you're gonna cancel those because I'm gonna go to bed.
Renaissance,
no.
yeah.
So you're staying in?
Yeah, I'm
Same.
tired.
You're
Staying
staying
in?
in?
Same.
After yesterday, now we had like at least 35 feet from the crowd, right?
Yeah.
We were sort of isolated, which was kind of cool.
It was really nice, yeah.
And then I went to the men's bathroom. I wanted to see what was happening in the men's bathroom. The line went out the door. It's like everybody and their mother was in that bathroom.
And now you know why I loved our dressing room so much.
That's what I told the
Yeah.
security guy. He wasn't going to let me back in since I just came out. Of course you're letting me back in. I ain't going over there.
I got to tell you, it was what Meisner did last night. You all worked so hard, but they really made an incredible accommodations for us.
They sanitized every seat.
Every seat by
With
hand.
2 men by hand.
They did.
I was amazed. Now, the coolest thing is, Slick decides, we put a camera on the bottom of the stage, and he decides to sit stage front row in the corner.
Best seat.
He just
Best
watched
seat in
it.
the house.
Yes.
Best seat.
You just sat there. Nobody told you nothing?
Best seat.
Nobody said nothing to
No,
you.
they kind of did it because they're like, "Oh man, guy, you with the hat? Can you take it?" I'm like, "No, this comes with me." This,
Seriously, that should take your hat off?
No, I
They
can't
tell you to take
it
your
off.
hat
This
off.
is
No.
like, no, this is.
You're like, I
the
didn't
aura.
pay for the seat,
I'm
but also
not.
no.
You know
They
Curious
tell
George,
you
man with
to
the yellow
take
hat?
off your hat?
Yeah, like people in the back were like, "Come on, can you take?" No, I'm like, no. If you're gonna stand up, this is a concert. You can stand up too.
Now,
so.
you know that the chairs at Meisner Park are all stuck together. They put
Yeah.
the elastic thing on them so you can't steal the chairs. I guess I don't know when you're going to take a chair, but so you can't move the chair. So you're
Correct.
stuck. Oh man, they must have.
Yeah,
Because they got
hated me.
crowded. There wasn't
But
too
they
many
did
empty
move
seats.
everything back. They had everything set up in the front. Remember we talked about bringing your own blanket?
Right.
They moved the chairs back, so it took over the whole amphitheater, so there was plenty of room between the rows.
And there was a big patch of green behind the chairs, and there were people standing back there as well.
It was a full venue.
It was. I was kind of surprised. I think that Bruce was surprised too. He looked around and says, "Wow, I'm amazed after what happened yesterday. Everything was being shut down."
With Nostalgic America Magazine, Bruce and Marcia Burns. So I have to ask you, 2 weeks you've been doing this with us.
Yes.
And they still show up every single day. Did you learn
They told me
anything?
they had
Did you have
enough.
fun?
They told me they had enough.
I think this is more along the lines of like, I've had a lot of fun, but this is a real, like, it's become less of, hey, we do one show a day, and more of like, I'm here every day, all day. Like, this is a bigger step in a career move. It's really cool.
Correct.
It feels more like a career than it does just like an internship now.
But I'm going to
It's
throw
really
a
nice.
curveball at you today.
Don't do that.
We got shows
Not
starting.
today.
Well, you got people coming in. They're going to do a mini stuff, so we got to do that. We got to get
that's
the
right.
theater in place. We also have a couple of meetings, and we have shows starting at 3:00 till 8.
We have a new show today starting at 3 o'clock called The Florida Love
I'm
Show.
not going to make it.
Do you guys want to see my bed that I'm going to make right over there on that
Yeah,
couch
we're going to open
between
that
the
bed for you.
shows?
You can take a nap because I found out our 12 o'clock may not be coming, so we may not be doing the 12 o'clock show today. I think we're just going to,
think
we got to
we should
reset up.
just-
We got to clean some
Yeah,
things up. We've
yeah,
got
I think-
5 shows tonight. We've got
Yeah.
3 o'clock. We've got the Florida Love Show. At 4:30, we've got the Momentum Mindset Show. 6 o'clock is The Verdict on WWNN. 7 o'clock is Sex Talk with the Siegel Brothers. And 7:30, I don't know what we're airing, but it's going to be something else that we're
I
airing
have
on
no
WWNN.
idea. I
so,
still got to do the elements of the 3:00 show.
so we've got a lot of things going on. Slick, how about you? Past 2 weeks.
Past 2 weeks has been good because honestly, going to these events and waking up early for the radio show and doing the mini minis is kind of like, what is up next?
Well, I gotta
Like,
tell
don't
you.
know what's on the journal up next, but I'm always ready for
I
it.
got to pay Dawn $1
For
because I told Dawn you didn't have you weren't going to make it.
it's because of my demeanor. You think?
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
He's
you
so
know, it's
slick
because
and
of my
cool.
demeanor.
I said, ain't no way. I said, let's see if he can make it. But I'm going to tell you.
It's because of my
consistent.
demeanor.
Consistent. He doesn't say no, and he criticizes me for being negative.
I know. That's what he
You
said. He
gotta
said,
be positive.
what do you tell him all the time about his glass?
Half full? Oh, no. Yeah, half full. No,
Yeah.
half empty. Half empty.
Yeah, but let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what
Yeah,
this young
it's
man
half
did.
empty.
What this young man did yesterday. We are in the middle of production. We had just finished. We had just finished,
And Teddy was running NN.
and we were resetting the cameras for the stage, and everything
Blackout.
goes black.
Well, I'm in the middle of a show. I'm running Steve-O's Ask the Expert show at NN.
Technical difficulties.
And oh,
And somebody's standing there with a plug in his hand
Technical
and
difficulties.
another plug in the other hand, and he's looking. What
Wrong
do you mean?
extension.
Did I turn? he
no, my
turned off
favorite
the
was
wrong-
that he unplugged it and then plugged it back in. Instead of just saying, I don't know what happened, he comes out and goes, I did that. That was me.
But
I
it's
did
okay.
it.
He took ownership
It's
of
all right.
it.
He took ownership. Why are you taking ownership?
We all thought it was just like, oh, they turned our power off. There was a power surge. No.
No.
He's like, it was me.
Red-handed cookie jar.
And the best reaction was Freddie's, who just sat there on his phone and he looked up. And you're producing Ask the Experts.
Yeah.
He's running it remotely to WNN.
Yeah, but it still runs. No, she thought that we had turned him off.
Slick's
But
got the
that was
plug
her
in his
remote.
hand. We're saying, go talk
I
to
was
this and this
dying.
one.
I
And you're
was
just sitting
dying.
there looking
Freaking
around
out.
the room. Did it
But
not
what do
faze you?
No, what's it gonna phase me?
See, that's what I understand.
You
your
think that's the
brain.
first time I've ever seen that?
No, because that plug back there is called the Dylan plug.
He
Because
did
in
it?
the middle
Yes.
there, he unplugged the router.
I remember that.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I
was-
wouldn't unplug a router, but it was an
You
extension cord.
unplugged our main power, though.
I
You
have to
unplugged everything.
explain.
Do you
I
know?
have to explain.
You
With
have
the
to explain.
extension cord, I got pointed to the wrong extension.
Oh, yeah. I said unplug the orange because we have 2 orange ones, and I figured you would know not the main one that connected us to
It
the
was the
building,
wrong one.
I
but
gotta
the one
tell
that
you,
had
rule
nothing
to
connected to
oneself.
it.
When you're on remote and you're at the radio or doing TV, do not unplug anything. You add a wire, you never unplug ever.
But I
Been
came
there,
in.
done that.
I came in halfway through the conversation.
And all I can say is,
And then
thank you
he
guys.
didn't ask. You weren't like, this one, right?
No, but
You were just like, orange, yeah.
I asked Connor. I'm like, Connor. So since I came in halfway through the conversation, which orange cord?
Which
Because we
or-
have 2.
We're going to do a lesson in orange cords.
Now
And
you-
again, we had to go.
Now, hold on, but you realize you removed everything. That you hit the main.
That's why I plugged it back in.
Just letting you know.
That's why.
Letting you know. But again, a huge thank you to both of you, Teddy and Slick, for showing up here every morning at 8
DJ
a.m.
also was there
DJ,
till
thank
the
you
end.
for joining us last night and working our board today and helping us set up our warehouse here, which is, I don't like the day we moved in.
Total chaos.
Thank you again to Jody and WWNN and this amazing opportunity. And Freddie, for you dealing with me in the morning, good morning to you.
Light a candle, baby.
Have a great weekend, everyone. Be safe, take your precautions, wash your hands, and please be kind to each other.
And I want to thank Jody at WNN for giving us our opportunity. It was fun. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Don't panic. And always, don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.